Alright guys, here at the post office, so we're going to be mailing out some of the paddle shifters today. Flicky, shifty things. Yeah, got a bunch of them for you guys. Yeah, so in here, you just get your paddle shifter in the mail. Cool stuff. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who ordered these. Got a bunch, I got like 8 here going out today. So after that, I'm going to be unboxing and maybe look at installing the rigid light bar. Also got to run up and get something to tighten the hub nut for the trailer down. Also going to be uploading the video for the unveiling of this F450 here, this gorgeous truck. Put a lot of effort into that. If you haven't seen it, please go look at it. How's my mask? Is it good? Oh shit. Okay, that's fine. All right, so the funniest thing. Oh my god, I just got those shipped. So I just got the things shipped out, the paddle shifters. It is hilarious. So shipping to anywhere in the US is half the price as like shipping in Canada. So for anyone in Canada, I have to charge a bit more for the shipping. It's like literally 20 bucks to ship one of these to like New Brunswick, which is right there. It's not even very far. For anyone in the US, $35 Canadian. That includes shipping, the works, and you get yourself a little paddle shifter. Now off to do other things. So what I want to do, like, so anyways, what I'm thinking, so I got that light bar, and it's gonna be super bright. Now, one of the cool features of this truck is the automatic headlights. So like, it works pretty well. I'm surprised how they made it work like this. So I can set, like, you use the regular stock control there. I can set, damn it, it's dark enough, and you're going over like 45, and there's no like taillights or headlights that it sees. It'll turn the high beams on. Now, when it sees high beams, or when it sees headlights, or when it sees taillights, or when it sees things that look like taillights, when it sees that there's enough ambient light, it'll turn it off. So what I'm afraid of is that because there's going to be so much light coming out of the front of this thing, it's like 32,000 lumens or something stupid. What I'm afraid of is that it's not going to work. Shit, I went the wrong way for Tim Hortons. We got to go to Tim Hortons first. God, oh, I'm really hoping that when I hook up the light bar, that the automatic headlights are still going to work. The big reason I want it to work so bad is not because I'm too lazy to do it myself, but because you kind of got to click it twice. Like when you click on the stock for the headlights, it'll turn the automatic headlights on, and then you click it again, it'll turn the high beams on, and then you gotta click it, and it's a whole thing. You gotta press it like a dozen times to get the high beams to work. I just can't get this to stay up where it's supposed to be. Anyways, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna pretty much drill holes into this truck, which the level of okay I am about that varies. And I'm just gonna use the upfitter switch for now, just to see how it reacts to it. We'll have to see. Okay, we are at my favorite place. I'm now gonna grab an ice cap or something. Look at that turning radius, holy shit. This thing turns so much. Like, for anyone who's looking to get into the Super Duty market, I repeat, do not get the 350, go 450. For the extra little bit of money you're gonna pay, you're getting the ability to turn around corners. Good. There's one reason I was glad to live in Canada, this is it. Yeah, so you guys down in the States, you get to carry guns and everything, but you don't get ice caps. It's ours. All mine. So yeah, in other F450 news, I got 5,720 kilometers on this thing now. It has not been on a flatbed once. Hear me? It hasn't needed a tow yet. How amazing is that? I'm pretty sure at this point the F-350 had been towed twice already, or rescued by a flatbed, something along those lines. Oh man, bad times, bad times. I have tested the freaking stay the range on this thing. I had it down to like 60 kilometers to empty. Don't recommend doing that on diesels because we'll just keep the freaking tank full. It's hard on the pumps. You got the fuel system in this is worth so much money. Just keep fueling it. It has one job, you have one job. I brought it down to 60 kilometers to empty. It did not leave me stranded. It did not run out of fuel. So, all right, let's go get the whatever.
Crazy bird, don't touch my truck.
Alright, we're about to jump on the highway here. Let's fool around with the transmission a little bit. We're going to use the paddle shifters. That's 10th. What a smooth, that is so much fun. Yeah, the 10 speed in this thing, man, I just love how it shifts. I love how smooth it is. I love like how firm it shifts. We're not using the torque converter a bunch anymore because in the 6 speed, you're always using the torque converter whether you're towing or not. This one, even towing, doesn't really lean on the torque converter at all. Friggin' love that. So, really enjoying the transmission. Alright, I'm going to head down to the trailer now, and we're going to see what size nut we need and get the tool to tighten that. There she is, and hopefully we'll soon be able to put her back to work. Can't wait to start towing that trailer with this truck. That is pretty exciting. We're gonna get into this bad boy later. So yeah, I'm gonna remove one of the nuts there, the outside one, just to see what size thing I need. And then we'll be able to get that, tighten her down, throw the wheels back on, and she'll be ready to roll. Those of you wondering what happened, lost the wheel bearing. Stuff got messed up. Alright, that's our nut. Those of you wondering, ended up blowing a seal which took out the bearings in the hub, and anyways, $400 later we got it fixed. Alright, back in the beast. Smells some melting stuff. Hopefully it's one of those reefers over there. Holy shit, it's just at Napa here. My good god, I just paid $100 for this, like 90 something. It's the most expensive socket I've ever bought. But if you need it, you need it. It's the price of doing business. I hope to God nobody steals this. Let's go put the trailer back together. You're always the one acting like the idiot.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't go out and buy a $100 socket when I already have one.
Alright, so it's the next day. Got the socket and everything. Yesterday I just changed my mind on things, so we're doing it today. We got Josh here from the last trailer repair video. Alright, so you guys watched me like 30 seconds ago buy this. Turns out I already had this, so I'm being an idiot here. This is an axle nut remover. This, I don't know what the hell this is, but this is overkill. That was $100. This was like 50 or 60. So we can return this. Turns out that the plastic cap, the hubcap here, is actually the same size as the axle nut. Josh,
Yep.
Is it like that on all trailers? Like the plastic hubcap? It usually is?
For those, yes, because then the rest are bolt
And I'm gonna...
Should have a torque wrench, but we don't.
Who believes in torque wrenches anyway?
Oh, fuck, I do.
Freaking tighten it till your space screws up and call it a day.
I'll tell you what. Screws.
I think that's it.
Yeah, over that.
Alright, so we're trying all the different guns. We're gonna tighten this one. We're just gonna do this one for now. Let's see how far this one gets. So I got this gun for free, then we're gonna try the DeWalt, then the Milwaukee. Alright, let's try the Milwaukee. Alright, maybe that thing isn't too bad. This is definitely better though.
Ours will stop spinning and the Milwaukee will still keep torquing.
Yeah, so Milwaukee definitely seems stronger, but it's very similar to the DeWalt. You might get another eighth of a turn, but the DeWalt is also a lot smaller. So this thing, it did a job. It's fine. Got something to show you guys. Not max. It's pretty cute, but it's not max. Look at that. Get behind that one. Holy shit. Alright, so we need your opinion on this load here. This is Josh's load. It's Josh with the Framboise Trucking, by the way. So he's thinking that this load is sketch. Why do you think this load is sketch?
That thing is moving all over the place.
That thing is moving. Is that a sketchy load or is that bad load securement?
No, it's just a shitty load.
Is it?
Yes.
So he's been at this longer than I have, so I'm entitled to believing what he says, but this, however, seems fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, it's resting, it's not resting on very much. Actually, yeah, that kind of does look sketch, doesn't it? Like, the center of gravity is way up there, and what you got to tie it down to is, like, not much. And it's higher than a pickup truck. And it's on a friggin' gooseneck, fifth wheel looking thing. The car is super messed up. You should put the window up, eh? Here, you might get some rain in there.
It looks like somebody hit something.
Yeah, it looks like they had a bad parking job or something.
Buddy said he's fixing it. I don't know.
Like, that's what I said. I don't think there's any fixing that. With most of these cars, like, it might be fixable, but is it worth fixing? Because the whole front clip is gonna have to be taken out of that. It's gonna have to be taken out to the whole front clip. Then it's gonna need the entire roof chopped off, right, like below the taillights. Actually, dude, this car's gone. There's not a friggin' panel left.
He says he's fixing it. He's already ordering parts before it gets there.
Alright, well that's crazy. So, what do you guys think? Is that fixable, and is this a sketchy load? Should I not be under here when I let this down?
Keep your head out of the way.
Oh man, I touched the piss ground.
Oh! See that one comment in the video? It said all I heard was lots of piss, lots of lube.
And lots of piss. Yeah, that's a good comment.
Because you couldn't hear anything about your camera. Did you get your camera fixed?
Yeah.
What was it?
I think it was the wind attenuator.
Oh, back on the ground.
Now, as promised, we're gonna take out and hopefully install the Rigid Industries light bar. Super excited for that. That thing should be super bright. I'll see all the moves. What a $1,600 light bar looks like. Sorry, Antoine, but the truck is taken apart. So like a shit ton of plastic clips. We got this mounted up properly. That was not easy. It's looking good. So you got the light bar on, the rigid light bar. Took all this off. I just fished the wire up through here. And now the upfitter switches, they used to be back there. They used to be inside, like way in the corner. They just moved them up here. The manual is French, and technical terms, I'm not good with French. I'm good with just like conversational French, but when you start talking about mechanics, I'm usually just lost. So anyways, this here is actually the box for the upfitter switch. Now I do prefer it in this location. I'm pretty happy about it, to be honest, but it's super weird, it's super tricky. So you can see in here, 2 clips down inside. So these 2 clips down in here, this one and this one, you push in on those, and then this pops up, this whole thing. I just put it back in, so I don't really want to do it again. Then underneath it is the bundle of wires. So for anyone looking to do this or something, that's just how you do it. It's underneath this, so you just, those 2 tabs, this thing pulls out, and then the bundle of wires underneath. You untape it like you did the 2017s, and that's where that is. And it's nice because it's right next to the battery, so I already got the wire hooked up here, so now I can just super clean hook up the negative to this terminal, and the install is done. Probably going to do another video on hooking it up to the high beam control, and we'll go into it in more detail then. But for now, I don't feel like taking the truck apart, and I'm also curious to see if the automatic headlights we're going to have to see. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where I'm going to sum it up. Josh is headed for the mainland again, so I guess we'll be seeing him later. Got the oil changed on the hubs after doing the bearings and everything. They were getting a little toasty, so we got that done. This 4-wheeler picked up. It's going to Labrador. So yeah, Danger_Industries. Go check that out. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys have a good day.